But there you go, there's another beautiful carp. This is a common carp, but look, I'll get this little chap back. It's a beautiful fish. They absolutely stink, and I don't really like kissing them, but thanks, Mr. Carp. I'll get this one back. Cheers, everyone. Like I said, it's a couple of hours after work. If you haven't got time to go sea fishing, or the tide's not right, then come out and give this a go. Let's put her back. This fish is fighting well. Could be a nice fish. Well done.
Oh, he just farted on me.
No, he didn't. Carp don't fart.
He did.
Right. Lift him up then.
That's me lifting him up.
Well done.
Heavy.
Is that a nice fish?
Yeah, how heavy is he?
I don't know, we can weigh him for you in a minute. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. No, it's not Chesil Beach, unfortunately. It's raining though. And it's not the Bristol Channel. You join me for an evening carp fishing with my wife. Yeah, I know it's something different, and a lot of you are sea anglers, and you're probably thinking, why is he doing this? Well, it's just an extra video. I still have my 2 sea angling videos going up this week, and this one's a course fishing video, something extra for the people that like doing a little bit of both, like me. So what I'm going to do now is get some bait out there. Tonight, I'm going to be floater fishing for carp. What I'm going to do is catapult a few out next to a feature. In course fishing, we call it a feature. This is the edge of a bank with a broken, fallen down tree. Carp love it. They hide out there, and what I like to do is flick a few of these out there and get them feeding. The rod's not even set up, so what you've got to do when you're carp fishing, because they live in a pond and it's quite pressured and they're used to people putting lines in and getting caught, unlike sea fish, you have to get them feeding and you have to get them competing. So what I'm going to do, or actually mainly get them confident. So what I'm going to do is put a few trout pellets out now, out next to that snag out there, or that feature. Once the fish are confident, I'll introduce a bait. Right, I'm going to get out of your way. So what we're looking at there is a feature. This is a beautiful pond, and as I said to you, you need to introduce some bait next to a feature. I've been course fishing and carp fishing just as long as I have been sea fishing. I actually love it. So what I'm going to do now is catapult some freebies out next to that island. As you can see, or I hope you can pick up on camera, there's a fallen down broken tree. That's a perfect place. One, because I know this lake, where a lot of big fish hang out, and two, it gives the fish a little bit of confidence because they've got some shelter. As the evening goes on and we get towards 8:30, 9 o'clock, as it's getting darker, the fish will definitely get more confident and we should be able to catch them at our feet here in the margins. But for now, the sun's up. Well, it's not, but it's still quite bright. It's raining, and that's a good thing with carp fishing. Lots of oxygen going in the water, so hopefully I can get a few fish for you. Well, get them wet. And there you go. You can't teach that. So what I'm going to do is put out about 5 or 6 catapult falls, maybe 30 pellets, floating, and get these fish confident. Oh, I messed that one up. Sorry about the rain on the camera, I can't do nothing about it. It's summer in England, remember that. Right, and there you go. I'll wipe the camera a minute. Right. So in fishing terms, that's my long line. That's where I'm going to fish mainly. There's a fish surfacing then. There's a carp then already. Taking my freebies. So we've got a fish in the area and he's feeding. The aim is to get more than one. Like humans, if there's one sausage roll on a counter and there's 4 of us running for it, we're not really going to look at the price. We're just going to take it and eat it. Well, I am, because you know me by now. But what I need to do out there is get those fish competing against each other. They get really wise where they live in just an area like this. They're not like sea fish. Most of them, or probably all of them, have been caught before with this method. By the way, it's chucking down. Right, I'm gonna get in my shelter. Welcome back. It's not my big Lou. It's a rat. Oh look, what are you scared of?
Don't lick it.
Oh, that's my wife, by the way. She's dressed as a sleeping bag. I told her it's fancy dress. Hello.
Hi.
So yeah, we're out having a nice romantic evening together. So I thought for a change, I wouldn't go fishing to the sea and bring my wife to a pond. So in the coarse fishing world, we call that, well, I would call that the long line. That's my area where I'm going to target most of my fish. And every now and again, I just chuck a handful in the margins. As I said to you earlier, about this time of night, the fish are still a bit unsure. It's still quite bright, although today is a great day to do it, or this evening, because it's raining and overcast. So the fish should be quite confident anyway. But what I like to do, as I said, put lots of freebies long, and every now and again just chuck, for every 5 catapult loads out there, put a handful in here, and you'll be absolutely blown away by the fish that are in the margins. And sometimes when you've had 2 or 3 fish out long, you can come in and have a couple of casts down the side. And generally, as a rule in this lake, the bigger fish are in the margins. As with all my fishing, I'm not a superstar expert at this, but I enjoy it, and hopefully I can bring it across and show you how easy it is to come out for a few hours when you maybe haven't got time to travel to the coast or sort your bait out, or the tides aren't right, or you just want to bring out your kids, maybe come up with a friend or 2 and come out fishing. It costs £10 a day, you know, and it cost me £6 in trout pellets. These are floating trout pellets. You can buy just normal dog biscuits. Just check with your local water and the pond or lake you're going to fish, or river, what you can and can't use for bait. Also, remember to get your rod license. £33 for an adult, free for children under the age of 17. So what I'm going to do is keep these pellets going in. Couple down the margins. And there we go. Look, there's fish out there. Look. I'll lift you up. Look at that fish. Quite a few fish out there now. So still not going to introduce a rod. Well, there's a nice carp over there. I've got Polaroid glasses on. Oh, there's quite a few fish out there, everyone, now. There's one. Probably a dozen or so carp. Carp in this lake average, oh, there you go, from sort of £6 up to 25. So we could have some fun. Plenty of fish out there. Right, I've left it 1/4 hour while I've been setting up, and they've munched all those freebies. I've actually had fish in close. Because it's raining, I didn't bother bringing you back, but I've got fish everywhere. I'll put a few more out. Should be quite instant. Probably had a good 10 carp in the area. Oh, I messed that one up. Just a quick note, these pellets are cheap as chips. 3 kilos, £6. So it's not an expensive night out. Same price as 6 peeler crabs, or maybe 5 in some places. Right, this is the equipment that I'm going to be using. There we go, we've got fish on it. So I've got a 5 to 35 gram HTO nebula rod. I think it's 2.7 meters. loaded with 8-pound braid to a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader tied on with an FG knot. It's great fun. I've got a Tronics Pro float and I've rigged it through the top to try and keep the line off of the water. Look at all the fish out there. I've then got some Corda hook length, which is floating for zig rigs and for floating pellets. Then I've got a size 12 banded floating pellet on a barbless hook. Let's get it out there. So it can be like mullet fishing, very frustrating. Oh, believe it or not, one just went for the float, which is typical. There's one out there. Oh, is that mine? Go on, son. Go on. Oh, that's mine. It's got to be that one. As I said, it's very frustrating, but it's great. It's so visual. I can see my pellet out there. And what you can guarantee is they'll take all the freebies and leave yours last. And that is the main reason why you've got to get them competing. There's a fish out there. Come on. Another good tip for you is, when you're fishing an area like this, cast past it and then bring it into it. Just gonna recast this one. We've got carp in here, look. We've got carp in the margin. Reset this one. Should we have a look in close? It's all about the casting. Got it right on the edge of that fallen tree. We've got to get one now. Oh my God. But as you probably know yourself, as I've said to you already, they're really, really finicky. There's fish everywhere. Right on cue, it's raining again. Nice day for it anyway. Well, as you can see, the wife's having a go. She said I've got too many negative vibes. Telling a fish to F right off and jumping up and down and saying the C word a few times is not really positive, apparently. So, yeah, to be fair, Nadina's had 2 bites now and had one on. So, maybe there's some method in the madness. But yeah, I'm going to keep filming. We've got quite a few fish in the area. We're just trying a little bit of floating crust at the moment. I've got this invisible line from Corda, Yeah, that's really working. There's fish everywhere out there. Some nice fish as well, some big doubles. But we'll get one. We've got them competing. There's probably 30, 40 fish in the area. And we got a chance. So, the next one is your Brad. Right. Just enjoy the fight. You're alright, this fish is nicely hooked. Right, don't let that line go slack at all. So whichever way the fish goes, you go the opposite way. Alright? No, stop, you've got to stop line. Lift him into it. Well done. It's good fishing. Alright, and when he goes that way, tighten up into it. Tighten down. Just keep that bend in that tip. What are you doing?
I don't know what way he's going.
Right. No, he's gonna. You want to go get the other one. That's it. Now keep it tight. That's it. Now keep it at that. It's a nice fish, this one. If you need to let a little bit of line out, you can on the top. There you go. Which way's he going? Well done. Alright. Is it a nice fish?
Yeah.
Come and tighten up then if you need to. See if we can get his head up. That's it. Alright, we've got it perfect now. Remember. Which way is he going? Yeah, well done. You can tighten down and try and lift him up. Try and get his head up. That's it, lift the rod up then. It's a nice fish.
Why aren't I just getting him in?
Because you can't.
Why?
Alright, you try and just get him straight in then. That's brilliant, that. I love being a fishing coach. What do you want him to do? Just... For one, you don't want to snap the rod. And for two, you've got to wear him out.
I might be one out there.
Come on then, let's try and get his head up then. If you feel you can get him out, stop winding, lift up. Do you know what I mean? Lift it up like that. Like that. Lift it like that.
Okay.
Well done.
Oh, it just farted on me.
No, he didn't. Carp don't fire.
He did.
Right. Lift him up then.
That's me lifting him up.
Well done.
Heavy.
Is that a nice fish?
Yeah, how heavy is he?
I don't know, we can weigh him for you in a minute. Don't bite nothing down. He's good. But there you go. We got one. It kind of worked. Being nice.
Positive vibes.
Anyway, we'll sort this fish out and we'll get it straight back. But well done.
Just do that, don't I?
Yeah, you have to hold it out. Yeah, nice one. Well, just in one of the many showers we're getting. Oh, sorry. And a fish come up and nailed it when I was at the top. Luckily, I think it's only a little one. Whoa, that's a little pasty. Oh, well, I'm not blanking though. Nadina's one was a double, it's £10.12, and I've caught one about £3. Maybe it's my attitude. But I don't care. It's a beautiful fish. There we are. A fish is a fish. Before nightfall, the witching hour, they get more and more confident. Even when you catch a few, they're happy to feed. So hopefully now, we've had a couple. We're getting them on bread, by the way. I'm still putting the pellets out. There's one. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still putting the pellets out. But they seem to be more confident taking the bread. I think it's where I can bury the hook more. I think they're quite used to banded pellets. So I may have to rethink that next time I come. But look, it's just a few hours out. It's better than being sat on the sofa, there's mine. I got one. Of course, a better one. Oh, got to keep him out the snags. It's a bigger fish. Nadina, move the camera back. As I was saying, right on cue, they're getting a little bit more confident now on the bread. And that's a third take and 3 casts. This is a better fish. I'm not sure if it's as big as Nadina's double, which was over 10 pound, just shy of 11. That's a nice fish. And as I said to you before, I'm not an expert at this, all right? I've done it for years. Oh, that's a nice colour fish, this one. A nice common. Oh. And there we go. Get him straight back, but nice. A couple of hours after work, and it's great fun. Ooh, they stink, by the way. Oh, there's one right by my bread. That one's feeding. Here we go. Going for mine. There he is. Oh, come on. He's got to take it. He's absolutely nailing it. Yes! Right on cue. He nailed that. That was the most confident take we've had all evening. I know we're all sea fishermen, or them, or ladies, but if you get a few hours, just come out, it's great fun. Read the rules, get your rod licence, and come and have some fun. But most importantly, bring the kids, or bring the wife. You know how it goes. I don't think this is very big, but it's a nice fish. I don't know. You see, it's a common. Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish. And there we are. Just like that. We got another on the bank. But there you go. There's another beautiful carp. This is a common carp. But look, I'll get this little chap back. It's a beautiful fish. They absolutely stink. And I don't really like kissing them, but thanks, Mr. Carp. I'll get this one back. Cheers, everyone. Like I said, it's a couple of hours after work. If you haven't got time to go sea fishing, or the tide's not right, then come out and give this a go. Let's put her back. So what you need to do when you catch a carp, for people who don't know, just rest them in the net. As you see, they fight really well. So I'll give them a little bit of time. And when they're ready, just let the net go. And there they go. Just like that.